difference between ayib and haram?
Yeah, that's a good question, Rachel. A lot of foreigners will use the phrases if they get themselves into some situation, for example, where somebody's doing something wrong to them or they feel angry about something. They might say ayib or haram.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there is actually a difference between them. The word ayib is mostly for the culture. So if somebody does something against the culture,
Okay.
or something
Like
like
a
that.
taboo?
Yeah, something
Okay.
that should not be done, and it's indecent
Mm-hmm.
in the culture, according to the culture, you would say ayib. Okay? Or some people would say ayib or ayib aleik.
Mm-hmm.
Well, haram is actually religious in
Okay.
its background. So when you use haram, you're talking about things like food, for example.
Mm-hmm.
This food is haram, eating pork is
Right.
haram. If somebody does something that is religiously wrong, it's mamnu'
Mm-hmm.
or whatever, which is wrong in the Islam, they would say haram. But a friend of mine used a great example about haram and ayib that I want to share with you.
Okay.
For example, if you were yelling, a young lady like yourself, you're
Mhm.
yelling at a child, all right, somebody might come up and say, haram.
To me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Haram. Because what they're saying is, they're feeling with the child.
Mhm.
Like what you did was...
Shame on me. Kind of
Well, it's kind of like, more like, oh, that poor child.
Uh-huh.
Shame. Poor child.
Mhm.
So that's okay to use haram. So when you're feeling bad for someone, you say haram, maskeen.
Okay.
Yeah. Or when you want to call someone to account about something they're doing that you think it's not necessarily religious, but you're picking on somebody smaller,
Right.
or they're poor. Yeah, haram
Okay.
in that instance. However, if then you yelled at somebody who was older, somebody would not say haram. They would say ayib.
Oh.
Yeah, because ayib, it's a cultural thing that you should respect your elders.
Okay.
So if you were to yell at or mistreat an older man, they would say ayib.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So haram and ayib. One of them is for the culture, things that are not allowed in Arabic culture, and haram is for things that aren't allowed in the religion. Now, of course, sometimes they mix together
Mhm.
because the culture and religion are similar.
In
So-
English, would we say just one phrase for both of them, do you think?
Oh yeah, that's how we translate in English.
Mhm.
Yes, we would. We would probably say
would it be?
shame
Okay.
on you. Yeah.
Shame
Or
on
shame.
you.
Shame.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. But of course, there's a context in Arabic that we just don't quite get in
Mhm.
English.
Okay.
So
Thanks.
I hope you guys enjoyed the lesson on the difference between ayib and haram.